My name is Ankit Navik and my co-author Siva and Oren. I'm going to present Unlacing Responsiveness, a comprehensive approach to improve end-to-end latency for USB-C display for a better user experience. I'm going to cover this agenda. Let's start with introduction. So we have seen a demand for PC and laptop has increased during COVID-19 and post COVID-19, and people are using multiple displays for remote working and learning. During this time, USB-C display has gained popularity because of single cable connectivity. You can connect many devices behind the monitor, and then you just plug one cable and it works for you. So in this scenario, user experience is crucial and it's central for a customer satisfaction. Now many offices switch to hybrid work, so people will have a shared desk. So in that, I think most of the offices switching to this single cable connectivity. So in those cases, this is very crucial to provide a good user experience, and user should not feel that it is taking too much time when I'm connecting an external display. So there is a mean opinion score. So mean opinion score is nothing but user feels that this, if it is reaching to 4 to 5 seconds or higher, that is not a good user experience from the user perspective. For this particular scenario, I mean 2 seconds or 2 to 3 seconds or even lesser is good in terms of user experience. So, and providing an excellent responsiveness is a key to get positive user review and overall satisfaction. So let's now jump to a background in order to understand how we can analyze the latency at a different level. So when you connect a USB-C display to a Type-C port, it will send a CC signal to PD controller. PD initiates the handshakes procedure, which involves a policy handshakes between host and device. So policy is nothing but the power delivery negotiations and whether it is in the DP alternate mode, Thunderbolt mode, all those native HDMI or DP mode, and then basically EC sends a signal to the GPU which invokes the display driver and initiates link training procedure. So link training procedure, based on the display capability, it latches to HBR3, HBR2 and so on with different lanes 4, 2 or 1. Now in order to understand the latency at each different stage, we have to understand USB-C power delivery, EC flow and the display driver flow. Now let's understand how we collect the latency information. So we have used a USB 4 analyzer tool which captures the traffic between the DUT and whatever peripherals you want to analyze. USB 4 analyzer helps in other testings, debugging and compliance verification as well. So you connect a DUT with USB 4 analyzer, and then you connect an external display on the different modes, and then you have a host PC which is connected to USB 4 analyzer as well, where you can actually configure the buffers and what events you want to capture and etc. And finally you will initiate the capture, and at the end, once while you are doing connect disconnect procedure, you will at the end basically stop the capture, and then you will analyze the trace. Along with this, you will also collect ETL event trace logs on the DUT itself, so that later you will sync event trace log and this USB 4 analyzer logs together to find out any potential optimization. Now let's move to motivation. So as you see in the figure, this is the breakup from plug all the way up to video enabled by OS. So from plug to DP adapter, it comes under PD and EC flow, and from HPD to video enabled by OS comes under display driver. So this is our observation is the overall end-to-end latency was reaching around 4 seconds, which is not good from the user experience perspective. So we started digging into each stages, and we saw there is not much headroom in this PD and during handshake procedure. So then we later start digging into display driver, and we found that there was a two delay. I mean, after stable HPD there was a delay, and there is a delay in enabling the display. So let's jump to the proposed solution to optimize those. So as soon as link training should start after stable HPD. Now let's understand what is stable HPD. So stable HPD is nothing but the signal which must be present for minimum 2 milliseconds or higher. So you can see it is waiting for a good amount of high number of seconds before it starts the link training. And why it was happening? So during Intel 10th generation there was a static timer or delay to support a legacy display adapter. This legacy DP adapter is nothing but Type-C to DP adapter, Type-C to HDMI, all those. And there is a wide variety of legacy DP adapter. So there was a static timer introduced during that time. Now we are proposing a dynamic aux retry mechanism. That means it completely eliminates that static timing, and it also guarantees the detection occurs only when display is fully prepared to respond to the display hardware. So that eliminates overall this timing, and it will start just after 2 milliseconds once you have a HPD. Now another solution is, so in previous generation we came up with new alternate mechanism to enable the display. Now what is this enabling sequence? So when you have a multiple display, let's say in laptop you have an internal display and you are connecting an external display. So you already have one display. So in order to sync both the display in clone mode or extended mode, you do a disable and enable. Now 12th generation onwards you don't require this, which completely eliminates this enabling and disabling sequence. So we removed that from the driver, and we are optimizing this latency as well. Let's jump to result. So we have verified this solution on Intel 12th generation core platform, and we used ETL and USB 4 analyzer in order to capture this latency. So we have analyzed before and after latency, and with reducing a delay after stable HPD, we reduce a delay around 80 to 87%. It varies based on display adapters and panel, and further with enabling sequence we further optimize that and beating a mean opinion score of 2 seconds from end-to-end display. Hence we are providing a better user experience. Now let's conclude our topic. So we conducted thorough analysis to optimize end-to-end latency at a various stage, which with that we came up with 2 optimizations leading to improve, enhance responsiveness, and providing a seamless and smoother experience while connecting an external display. Now this work can be further extended in order to understand a panel response time. Now what is this panel response time? Panel response time varies from vendor to vendor. So it actually depends on what panel you are using, and this requires collaborating with a vendor, basically display vendor, and work with them to improve their firmware and hardware detection. Okay, thank you.